Hello and welcome back to Against the Storm. We are continuing to move our colony forward, and it looks like we're going to be headed in this direction. Maybe we should head in this direction just in case we are able to kind of get a little further out this way. We do have a little node here, fertile ground, 60% modifier. So I think we will do that. I'm going to go with this because I want humans because there's going to be fertile soil, and that does give me 2 more chances at beavers, so I think we will go with that. Pioneer difficulty is fine for now. So we're a lot more likely to have fertile soil, and we are likely to have a lot of wood, which is all really good stuff. So let's get some eggies. And let's pop this game on. Take a look at what our forest mysteries are. Get a salty breeze, which makes way faster food production during drizzle. And fresh breeze, which makes villagers move faster if they have complex housing and food. Fog makes people move slower unless they have housing. That's easy to work around. Interesting. Rotting wood. So if we get to 2, this essentially means that they'll cut the trees during the storm, and they'll cut fast, but there will be no wood gathered. Interesting. Okay, and then during the storm, they have a chance to destroy their yield unless they're getting services, which is fine. None of that is too terrible. Let's go ahead and put our roads down. Go ahead and pop this down to here. Looks like all we have are humans at the moment, but that's okay. Go ahead and put this there, put this there. Let's get our woodcutters camp built. Where do we want to start? We want to start, oh, these are all regular glades, so we want to start over here. So let's go ahead and put our woodcutters camp down, increase the priority, make sure that we focus on getting those done, and we're also going to want to make sure we mark to just tap right into that glade immediately. We are going to want to put down, we don't have any stone cutter stuff. We do have harvester stuff, so let's go ahead and put that down. And we do have scavenger stuff, so we will slap one of those down as well. Let's get the initial shelter down for everyone. And then let's focus on... we usually put the makeshift post and crude workstation over here. So I think we'll just wait a little bit on that. We don't need it immediately anyway. And then down here is normally where we put the, the trade. So we'll wait on that as well. Let's see what we can get. Lumber mill, I will take planks. I love them. They are the best. We'll do a smithy. And I think we can do, I mean, I'll do a herb garden just in case we don't get, just in case we don't get a small farm. Because we know we're going to get fields with stuff in them. So I don't want to leave myself with a bunch of fertile soil and no buildings to put on it. Okay, so let's go ahead and pop our humans in here. Come on. Oh, come on. Okay, it's done. There we go. Humans are chopping away. There's 1 human left available to continue building. And we will leave that be for the time being. Let's take a look at our cornerstone options. I don't know if I'll be producing much sea marrow, so probably not worth it. I'm gonna re-roll this one. We don't have a high chance of getting insects, so this is probably not worth it unless there's like a termite mound or something, in which case I don't even know if that counts as produced insects. I'm gonna take well-rested workers. That at least will give more yields if they have services, leisure in particular, which we usually end up getting, so it's probably worth doing. Small farm if you have 6 humans for 30 seconds and plus mushrooms, absolutely. That gives me the small farm, which is what needs to happen. Solve a glade event, get parts, jerky, and a bunch of villagers. I think I'd prefer to do this. And this solve glade events. I think I'm better off with this one. All right. About to pop into our first glade. A clay deposit, mushroom, small encampment. I think I'll send it to the Citadel. And I'll use mushrooms to do that. So let's go ahead and do that. I would like to kind of trim out this section a little bit, as well as all of this here. We are ultimately going to want all this space. I'll probably end up canceling most of what I'm indicating to cut right now, but for the time being, that is fine to set. I do want to turn that in, but I'm waiting for us to hit 1 impatience. Otherwise, it's kind of a waste of an order. Okay, we're almost done here. Get a little amber. We're getting close. All right, our human did finish that off. We are at 0.95 impatience. Getting pretty close. Boom, 1. We'll go ahead and turn that order in. That does give us a small farm, which next time we pop into a big glade, that should kind of open that up for us. I'm going to move this guy down here. It's just going to give us more availability to chop in this region. And I'm going to move this guy down here as well. That will free us up to build our crude workstation and our makeshift post over here. We do have a building available to us. Trapper's Camp is pretty garbage. Forager's Camp could be good for the vegetables. There's not likely to be insects or grain. But there will be vegetables. So that still is potentially useful. There is meat there. That does make some value for Trapper's Camp. That's a little tricky. Little tricky. We'll wait till after the storm. We'll get some people. Figure it out. I do want to move over here. Start getting this chopped out. They're building all these camps up now, which is good. Okay, we got people. Ooh, we got ourselves some beavers. And I do want to switch these with beavers. That does mean we can throw a harpy into here and throw... Actually, we should probably throw the humans into here and the harpy into here. Not that I think it actually matters that much, but... Lose all stored fuel. Can't close out of it. But I'd lose everything so far. That's fine. I'll do that. I lose like 200 wood, which really sucks. But we're going to get a lot more. And in the long run, I think it's going to pay off. Yeah, we already have more wood coming in. All right, let's look at the next cornerstones. I think I'm going to want the beavers. So let's do roots. And I don't know if we're going to get jerky, and we don't need it for lizards, but we probably need it for somebody else. I'm going to go with this because I'm confident we're going to get the glade discoveries. Okay, we are about to get sheltered. Let's go ahead and turn that in. That gives us some planks, gives us some mushrooms, gives us 3 more villagers. Can go ahead and put another human into there, put a beaver into there. Okay, that should come close to giving us enough roots. Once we get that, we could turn, well, we can't turn it in immediately because we gotta wait to get to 1 there. I am gonna get, so if I look what's on the map right now, there's mushrooms, meat, and eggs. And that's it. Let me pop 2 of these glades before I make a decision on that. And we'll just go with whatever the best choice ends up being. Yeah, I said I was going to end up clearing all that out. Let's go ahead and put this here. And we're just going to pop through that real quick. Once I figure out if that has adequate space, or, you know, not adequate space, but if it what resources it has, if it has meat or vegetables or what, that's going to help me determine what I pick here. Either trapper camp or forager camp. Okay, so we got roots and eggs. That doesn't help me at all. And we got roots, fertile soil, which also doesn't help me at all. Nice. Okay, so we're gonna go with, even though I said it makes, well, I'm gonna go with forager camp. Not gonna be indecisive. This allows me to get mushrooms from the wild. And I have a feeling like we're going to get a fair amount of that. All right, now we need to start making some progress towards danger glades. I would like to refocus our trimming efforts over here. And then after the storm, we'll punch into another glade. I do want to get this cut out. Just because I want all that farm field opened up. And then we can also get the foragers camp up and running once we discover something that can utilize it. Once we hit 1, we'll turn in this next order. Let's good to chop all this out. This gives us some build room right around our main storage. Makes things nice and quick to get. Hopefully I'll be able to bump the harpy resolve. We can juggle that back and forth a little bit. Get us through the storm. Hopefully. All right, there we go. We should have enough beavers, but I just don't want harpies. So let's go ahead and... I guess I should have picked the meat one. But that's all right. We'll deliver that. We can put some people into here. Well, no, I don't need them in here. What I need is my lumber mill up and running. And in order to do that, I first need fabric, which harpies would love to do. Yes, let's put... All right, let's get all these humans out of here, replace them with beavers. They are better at wood cutting anyway. All right, let's get one of each of those in there. That should take care of the fabric for now. Let's at least get to like 5 of each of these. And we can go to 75 bricks because nothing else is using that material. Let's just get it going. Ale could be useful. I think we will go with that. We might as well place these buildings down even if we're not immediately using them. I'm going to move the scavenger camp over solely so I can build the trading post and get that done. Did I build the tincturing? No, I did not. Let's go ahead and look at putting that down. Maybe down here. Should be fine. We do have to start building some race-specific housing. It's always something that needs to be done relatively quickly. It's very easy to get beaver housing going because it's just planks. So we can go ahead and slap that down. Extend that road out a little bit. Human housing is pretty easy as well. I would like to finish this path off before I get started on that. We can fit a human house here and another one here. That at least gets it moving in the right direction. What do I want here? Grain production could be very useful. This could also be very useful. I'm not going to have enough to get both. Unless I get super duper lucky. Which I don't think I am, but... Let's sell all the resin. Sell all the plant. Let's just sell everything and see where we're at. Don't think we have enough. Even with... Oh, we do. Just barely. Alright, I am going to go that deep into this. We are going to make most of this material back. And I like the idea of getting the incense for the roots. That might help us down the road. It would have been nice to have a little amber left over, but that's alright. We do what we can do. And that's all we do. Alright, let's go ahead and not chop that for now, so they focus on getting this cleared out so I can get a small farm up and running. right in this little nook here once it's cleared out. And we have so many roots that I think this is of benefit. I think it's worth it. See, we're back up to 452 wood, which means that was never a concern with that +1 wood production. Okay, so now we can go ahead and get a small farm up and running. I would like to... I think we could refocus our efforts on trimming out some more of the trees around here. I don't want to pop into a glade right now. And the reason I don't want to is because there is not enough time with the clearance. If there's a glade event that takes like 4 minutes. So I don't want to get into that like negative cycle there. So I'll wait till the next drizzle to actually pop into the glade. Well, that's the goal anyway. I might forget and accidentally screw it up, but you know, we do what we can do. Let's move the woodcutters down here. And we could at least start indicating that we want to, you know, clear most of that out. That should take us through the storm, no problem. Let's get these eggs gathered up for now. Harvester camp's got nothing nearby. We can move you. There is nothing for you, so we'll just slap you down here for now. I do want to build this path going upward and over. And hopefully we can get that done. I want to increase the priority there. So we can get the farm up and running as fast as possible. Let's look at our next orders and see what we can choose. Get ancient tablets and discover glades. Gives us pottery every glade. And some tools which will be useful for opening things. This is probably more likely to happen, so I'll pick that. Okay. Everything is going pretty well so far. We got the tinctury up and running. Throw a couple humans in there. We're not doing anything at the moment with this. I want to limit this to like 50. Housing is definitely a challenge. They are working on it though. Especially now that I'm actually producing beaver-specific housing. This is enough to house the beavers that I need and enough to house the humans that I need once I get all the production to make that happen. Which should happen pretty quick with the beavers chopping lumber here. Yeah, that's going by pretty quick. Not perfect, but it's something. I do need to build some decorations here, so I think it's worth slapping down a couple like barrels over here just to get stuff starting to be created. Ultimately, it's going to have to be more than that, but to start, see, I don't have enough housing. Well, again, once this is all built, we'll be in good shape. Yeah, human house is coming up now, so all the humans should be good after this. I do need to be nicer to the harpies to keep them from running away. Okay, we can go back to treating them like crap. And we want to pop into this glade as soon as possible. So let's get the woodcutters camp over there. Let's get the other one over there. And let's just tap into that. We want humans in here to start farming as fast as possible. And we do want probably this one. All right, so tools are a little trickier. Coats are good, but we need to limit to like 30 coats, I think. We can go ahead and pop a couple harpies in here. They like working on coats. The water skins can be used for that, I guess. Should probably limit this to like 30. Limit this to 20. We really can't do anything with this at the moment, but hopefully sometime we'll be able to make some simple tools. No promises though. All right, let's go ahead and look at our options here. Give water skins. I'm gonna re-roll that. I don't think I'm gonna complete anywhere near that many trade routes, so let's do this. Lower hostility. It's probably a good thing. Sea marrow. So we actually have a lot of sea marrow, which makes me regret not taking that that thing earlier, but that's okay. We only have one simple tool. So we don't have anything to deal with this. All stored amber. So if I don't take care of this, yeah, that's going to be a big problem. All right, I need to start working on these roots immediately because I need the incense from them. The other thing I need to do is come down here and chop into this a little bit better. And if I build a storage unit over here, these giant root deposits will be a great asset for us to harvest. Should produce a fair amount of incense. All right, I don't think I'm gonna go ahead and move. I'm gonna move these guys over here just so it's nice and quick. We need to try to maximize the time we got. I am gonna pop a couple people in here and just start this so I don't forget about it. Old Farloof is here. I could buy oil off of him. It's probably a good idea. Okay. That's way too much. Well, it's probably going to be closer to 50, right? Yeah. Let's try to get to 50. We can trade that. Gain 2 bricks for pottery. I don't know if that's worth it. We're getting pottery every glade, but I don't know if that'll also make the bricks or not. Can we do this as well? We can. Okay, so that leaves me with the ability to, let's cancel that. Let's change that to oil. and then let's do that. And that way that gives us enough time to take care of that. Okay, we're in the clear there. Let's go ahead and deliver this. Gives us 2 more people, gives us a wildfire essence, gives us some simple tools. It's still not enough tools. What is this? Infuse tools. That looks like a syringe. I don't know if I like that. All right, I'll make chopping easier, and we'll get this just in case it does actually work. And then we'll just hang on to the rest of the cash for now. All right, we have another house available to, or another building available to us. We can get crystallized dew from fields. The good thing about that, I'll take that. And the reason is because the fields will give me crystallized dew directly, it looks like. And then I can make simple tools out of that. So I think that is totally going to be worth it. And by totally, I mean it may be worth it. We also have an herb garden. We have the grove. We have a small farm. We got all sorts of stuff. But we need to actually find... I only want to pop 1 glade at a time because these events can be pretty drastic. This will give us the tablet. We'll be able to get both of those orders pretty quickly. Rebuild and get packs of provisions. Oh, what is this? Trade slots. I don't know if I'll get a market, so this is probably a better option. 16 humans is a lot. I don't know we're going to get that many. I think it's more likely to get packs of building materials and packs of crops. For sure, packs of building materials. Because I can pop somebody in here and have them focus on that, like, right now. Packs of provisions won't be much of an issue either. All right, harvester camp's got nothing nearby. Is there anything for a harvester camp to gather? There is not at the moment. Right, so we're going to move you guys over here. My little tree cutter friends. And we are just going to keep trimming this all out. And then after the storm, we'll pop this glade. Then after that, we'll pop this glade. Not at the same time, but, you know, relatively soon. Close together. All right, we need more beaver housing. We need more human housing. Put a beaver house down. Let's put a human house down. Let's even try to make our harpies a little bit happy. We'll put a harpy house, couple harpy houses down. They are really unhappy. I can't even make them happy at this point. Are we just not producing fabric right now? We don't need planks anymore. Well, there's not much I can do about that. Shouldn't really be that low on food, I don't think. Right, let's move you up here. Keep this path going upwards. Focus chop right here. Get that all cleared out. All right, I don't really want to grab more people right this second, but let's go ahead and see what we can do here. 20 reed and 20 clay for every discovered glade. It's probably more important than getting 40% faster cutting or 3 roots per minute. We have roots. We have plenty of roots. I don't think we're going to have any problem keeping the roots filled up. So probably not an issue. The reed could be used for this as well. So I'll go ahead and choose that. Okay, we're about to pop into a glade. Okay, here is a fuming machinery. There's also some big old broccoli. Some moss broccoli, which we cannot gather with this. We do have the ability to gather. We did pick the forager camp, and that will let us get the meat. No, we did not pick the meat one. I made a bad decision. Because here's a bunch of meat. Alright, well, let's go ahead and turn both of these orders in because we can benefit from them. This gives us 20 pottery per glade. Would have been kind of nice to have that before popping into the glade. Let's see what options we have here. I don't want to waste tools on this. I think I'd rather get Spark Dew and use it for this. So let's go ahead and build a rain collector. I kind of want to leave space for another building that's a little more useful. And we could just build a rain collector over here. Let's go ahead and set the priority pretty high for that. Let's see what our next building is. Rain mill will give us flour. I think that is worth building. And actually that can be the building that kind of goes right there. So if we get this, this will give us barrels, and then barrels can be used for that if we don't get it in time. All right, herbalist camp needs something new to harvest. There is nothing it can harvest, so we'll just set that over here, right by the other camp. All right, we could start on Spark Dew. We'll take people out of these camps for now. I was hoping that mushroom situation would pan out a little bit better. Alas, it did not. So I need a lot of packs of provisions, packs of building materials, packs of crops. So I need a lot of packs. The packs of building materials I have here. I have a 1-star here. Limit that to 20 in the rain mill. Packs of crops I only have in the makeshift post. We can definitely use both of these things for this. I should limit that to 20 as well. I think I need 20 down here. And then packs of provisions I also currently only have in the makeshift post. I'll leave that with the herbs. And I think I need 20 of those as well. So we can get that cooking along. Let's put another beaver in there. They can churn away at that. Did we gather this stuff yet? I am quite worried about having enough time. Okay, are you... Do we have enough of anything yet? No. Okay, we should have Spark Dew coming up here soon. Yes, we have enough Spark Dew now. Let's go ahead and investigate that. Bring that spark dew up there. The timing is a little unfortunate on that. I was hoping to pop into this other glade, but I'm not going to be able to do that now. I could still start working on getting into that glade, but it's definitely not going to happen before the next storm. So let's go ahead and trim that out. Probably should end up grabbing people. I don't really want to because I think we're really light on food. Let's see what Sahilda's got going on. Definitely don't need this many wildfire essences. Let's go for 40. We could always trade stuff. I need the ancient. Do I need the ancient tablets for anything? I don't think I do anymore. This just makes them faster. It doesn't make more of them, so that's not really worth it to me. I am producing vegetables in the farm, so that might be useful. This could be useful to get even more pottery every time I discover a glade. I guess let's just throw a lot of wood at the problem. I don't want to throw that much at it. I don't need packs of trade goods for anything in particular. So that's probably worth trading for. All right, we'll go ahead and do that. It probably would be a good idea to get some food as well. Even if it's just like basic food. Let's just try to buy some eggs. I hate spending amber on eggs, but probably should do it so we don't like starve. Do we need to focus on root production right now? I think we're probably better off getting the eggs. So let's increase the priority of that and focus on that for the time being. We do need more housing. Did we upgrade the level of this yet? We did. 4 more decorations and we can upgrade it again. That is good there. Okay, let's slap down another beaver house over here. And then let's build a harpy specific housing. We already got one kind of cooking up over here, so let's increase the priority of that. Hopefully we can get fabric up and going. We might lose a harpy here, but I'm not 100% sure on that. This will give us a market. I don't want this many harpies. I guess we'll go with that. Problem is, I just don't see either of these things happening, so I'll just pick this one. Because we could probably at least buy the food, if not use it. I don't think we can make them happy enough to not leave, so I guess we'll just skip that for now. And we'll just lose a harpy. That does make them happier. It's too late for that harpy. All right, we're about to exit the storm. So we can go ahead and start chopping into this area here. And then we could also bust into here if we need to. Let's see what we got. Cornerstone. I will take 3 barrels. I think that is a good idea. All right, we lost the harpy, but that's okay. So what I want to know is what happened to this like 60% chance of finding farm fields in glades. Global resolve. Thank you very much. I will take that. I already have one of these, so we could salvage it. I will gladly do that. Yeah, we'll have to do that. Let's build a storage over here. And we will want to build a small farm. Actually, do we want a small farm? I think we might want a grove on this one, because that'll give us the crystallized dew. I think we could trim out these trees just a little bit. Definitely don't want to pop into that bad boy. But let's go ahead and move this over here. Just trim that out a little bit. Keep that storage moving, and then we can tap into here as well. I don't want more people. That's going to be more mouths to feed and more shelters to build. We cannot afford that at the moment. Okay, so who is good at... Okay, it looks like little dwarvy boys are the best at this. Okay. I do want to increase the priority of this. Do we not have enough resin? No, we do now. Or they were just bringing it here. All right, well, this will... The good thing is this will get global resolve up. Should make the harpies happier. Okay, this will give us crystallized dew. I don't really need the resin, so I probably should only check crystallized dew. That's going to give us tools. Tools will let us open stuff. All right, farm field going. We do have a little bit back here, so I would like to make sure that it gets trimmed out. But I don't want to go any further than that because I don't want to bust into that. These forbidden glades. I guess we'll take that because it has food, and that seems to be what's going to be at issue shortly. Let's pop a human house down here. Let's pop another couple beaver houses over here. And rain mill is what needs to be produced. Let's get that done. Okay, we do have some people we can put into here. That'll start flour production. Should probably go to like 30 on that. I don't think we need scrolls at the moment, but I would like these packs of building materials to get made. Packs of provisions are happening, even though we don't have that many herbs being produced right now. Okay, so we did trim this out. We did get access to the last couple farm fields. Only that one really mattered. Let's get our butts, like, away from these danger glades. I do want to trim into this glade. But I am worried about the amount of time we have. let's just start trimming. There's a storage unit right here. So the good news is we have more resolve now. We'll still have to bump them up near the end, but we should be able to kind of coast through here. Okay. We can turn this in. That will give us some more material. That does complete this, which means we can make a tavern, which is a service building. We can pop right in here. That's what we were waiting for. Well, let's look at our orders. Okay, we don't need any more tablets for anything. So we could sell those. We might need one, maybe two of these, so we could sell the rest of them. And then packs of crops we still need, packs of provisions we need. I don't think we need any more of these packs. We could sell those as well. And that just leaves us with a little bit of incense to sell to make up the difference, which we're going to get more of. And that gets us enough amber to do whatever we want. More resolve. So I kind of like this, longer drizzle. More resolve. It would be nice to get this, but I think we'll do okay without it. Okay, clay per minute is kind of nice because we've been a little bit shy on clay. So let's go ahead and run with that for the time being. Is there any building that I haven't built yet that I do own? These are all built one. No, I built all of that. I have not built a herb garden, which I need the herbs. That'll probably be the next spot I pop into. Alright, so we're getting a service building, which means a bunch more decorations will do the trick here. So let's just do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then 8 can go over here somewhere. 8 looks good. And then we got to do 4 more of these. 3, 4. Then we got to do 4 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, that should be everything to bump it up to the next level. Let's go ahead and tap into the next glade. Move this up. Move this up. I just don't want more people. We are out of food all the time right now. Very nervous about the food requirements here. We have tools now, and we're producing tools, so we should probably look into like what we could pop open that will, maybe give us some food, give us some resources that we need. I don't think this does any of that stuff. No, it doesn't look like it. Okay, so we have some more here. We could definitely get a farm up and running there. +2 stone, but we don't really have stone on the map. Would give us some fabric. So it's probably worth doing for that. There's a big thing of eggs over here, which we're kind of desperately in need of food. So it might make sense to do that. Let's try to solve this. I think I'd rather have the progress than the amber. So let's go ahead and do that. We could chop this out. Chop this out. Definitely have to clear all this out to make room for a farm. Let's go ahead and move this up over here. Okay, are they still trying to clear this out? Yeah, they're just out of fabric. That's the current roadblock. Well, this is going to give us 30 fabric, so that can at least unclog that pipe for now. I do want to build a small farm here. And I do want to make this all farm fields. That can at least, you know, trend in the right direction there. Let's get some humans. I need to steal a human from somewhere else. Could be from anywhere. There we go. All right, we get some vegetables going. We get some grain going. All right, we can move this up here and continue to trim out all this stuff. I would like to build a storage unit over here, just because we have so many resources that we need to gather from this area. I think we can plop it down right there. Okay. -1 impatience. That's good. All right, once all this stuff is gathered out, we should be in pretty good shape. At least the storage unit will be able to be built. We're done harvesting that. All right, this is all crystallized dew. That's perfect. It's just going to make a lot of resources here. We do have our tavern finally being raised up. That'll increase morale by quite a bit, I imagine. Get the people in there. There we go. Got some happy harpies there. We could go back further there. I think we want to make sure we get that chopped out. Okay, we got eggs coming in. That should at least help a little bit. How is this coming along? I'm 1 decoration shy. I thought I built it. I guess we'll just slap it down right there. Okay. Let's go ahead and get these last farm fields in there. I just don't want more people. Packs of provisions should be coming along pretty well. All right, I'm not making any pie, so that's not very helpful. I don't have anything that gathers sea marrow, but I could see how that could potentially be useful given all the marrow on the map. So I'll pick it for now. Looks like everybody's pretty happy. So we're definitely seeing some progress in the right direction. What is going on with you guys? Okay, you guys are very happy. Okay, we got another building. We do need something to make food, so we can build a cookhouse right here. And hopefully that will keep the happiness rolling. Let's go ahead and move over here with our woodcutters and start trimming out this section here. We could pop into this glade next. Hopefully that will help us complete some of these things. Trader Zorg has arrived. Let's see what we could sell to him or get from him. So we definitely can sell packs of building materials. I don't need that for anything. This would give me a brewery. Plant fiber production could be useful for making packs of provisions. Pottery production could be good too. I do want that. I do want that. Let's go ahead and sell this. Packs of trade goods, I could sell that too. Do I want to sell anything else? I could sell some resin. I don't want to sell all of it because I might need it for a glade event. I think that's fine. I don't think I need any. I don't need a full. I could sell one thing of packs of crops. That'll kind of take me over the edge there. There you go. And then, do I want to buy any food? I don't think so. I think I'm okay. But we'll see. All right, I do have... do mushrooms and meat. Eggs, berries, and roots. Definitely do herbs there. Limit those to like 30. We are... I mean, we have a lot of roots. We can definitely produce more. So I will take these people. We'll slap down another human house here just to pick up the slack there. And then... is it a scavenger's camp for roots? It looks like it. I'm going to build a second scavenger camp just to get that root production flowing. Actually, this is still the drizzle, so why don't we focus chop that down? Okay, let's just get these roots all gathered up. People are rather happy. Progress is moving quite quickly. But I need those for packs of provisions. So, well, I need herbs for packs of provisions. And herbs came from secondary on gathering these roots. So, need to keep trending in that direction. Looks like we lost a little progress there, which is unfortunate. A lot of eggs, though. Okay, we got a weaver, big encampment, hidden trader cemetery. Good thing I kept some of that resin. 30 hostility points every 60 seconds while it's being worked on. Well, that is a little negative. Let's go ahead and... I guess I could rebuild it to get a better fabric recipe. It certainly isn't going to hurt. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that. And then we could just turn this fabric recipe off entirely. How is this working? We should have ale being produced. Well, we would if we had actual wheat being harvested, which we do. I was a little saddened to see there wasn't a field of goods up in here. I was hoping, let's move a harpy from here over to here. And they can work on just fabric. And yeah, that'll be good. We can get food out of the eggs here. Probably move this up over here. And they could do both. Gather these roots and gather these. Okay. We got our last building, which is good. Do monastery. We already have leisure. The question is, are we making... Alright, so these herbs and roots and berries can be used for skewers and biscuits. Yeah, so we just need a lot more stuff gathered. Let's go ahead and use our tools to pop this. And I don't think we need to necessarily pop this. There we go. So we got packs of provisions, packs of crops. Which one's more beneficial to turn in first? I don't think it ultimately matters, but let's go ahead and turn this in. I'm gonna re-roll this. Gives me a better scroll recipe. Yeah, I don't really need any of this, so I guess I'll just get the monastery, which is what I was gonna do in the first place. Go ahead, pop that down. We are in the drizzle again, so is there another glade we can kind of pop into? There is. I feel like I still need to make a little bit of progress because not everybody is happy at the moment. We do have leisure, but we do not have education. I think you need religion. Can move the woodcutters camp down here. We're close. We're just not quite there yet. All right, gain 3 mushrooms for every 10 grain. We absolutely can do that. All right, so let's look at our scrolls recipe. We have 2 of them. Rain mill is probably the better option. Wood and wine. Let's limit this to like 50 scrolls. Okay, and we'll pop some humans into here. Oh, the incense. We don't need scrolls for that. We get incense from the... We have something that gives us incense. It comes off of the roots, right? Something gives us incense. I don't remember what it was. Let's get a certain amount of something, gain some incense. That's fine. We're still making progress, and this is going down. which I certainly am not going to complain about. And there we go. We have successfully completed this map. Take a look at the world map. That went pretty well. It was getting, I mean, like, it wasn't at risk at any point, but it was starting to slow down at the end. I was hoping it would wrap up rather quickly. But anyway, that's the end of the episode. Thank you for watching. If you liked the video, consider hitting the like button and consider subscribing to see more content in the future. And I will catch you in the next one. Thanks for watching.